Is it possible to jam GPS tracking signals, and how? Have you ever wondered if it is possible to jam GPS tracking signals? This question is quite relevant, especially in the context of true crime investigations and surveillance methods. Let's break it down. Yes, it is indeed possible to jam GPS tracking signals. The process of GPS jamming involves transmitting a radio frequency signal that overwhelms the GPS receiver. This makes it unable to detect the legitimate signals coming from satellites. GPS signals are very weak by the time they reach the Earth. A jammer only needs to emit a stronger signal on the same frequency to disrupt the receiver's operation. The jamming works by creating noise that drowns out the satellite signals. When this happens, the GPS receiver loses synchronization and cannot distinguish between the real signals and the jamming noise. One of the simplest methods of jamming is called continuous wave jamming. In this method, the jammer sends a steady signal at the GPS frequency. This constant signal blocks the reception of legitimate GPS signals. For jamming to be effective, the jamming signals must reach the receiver's antenna with enough power to exceed the receiver's threshold. There are different types of jamming signals. Continuous wave jamming is a straightforward approach, but there are also more complex methods. The principle remains the same: overwhelm the receiver with noise. Now, law enforcement agencies are aware of these jamming techniques and have developed countermeasures. Directional antennas can focus on signals from satellites while rejecting signals from other directions. This helps reduce the effectiveness of jamming. Advanced signal processing techniques, like adaptive filtering, can help receivers identify and suppress jamming signals. Another method is frequency hopping. This involves rapidly changing the GPS signal frequency according to a known pattern. This makes it difficult for jammers to continuously block the signal. Additionally, using alternative navigation systems like GLONASS or Galileo can provide backup when GPS signals are jammed. Anti-jamming technologies are also in place. These include nulling, which creates a zero-signal zone in the direction of the jammer, and beamforming, which focuses reception towards the satellite. Encryption of GPS signals can also prevent spoofing, which is when false signals mimic GPS. In the realm of true crime, criminals may attempt to jam GPS tracking devices to evade law enforcement. This makes tracking vehicles or individuals much harder. To combat this, law enforcement agencies use spectrum monitoring and direction-finding technologies to detect and locate GPS jammers. This allows for a rapid response and prosecution of offenders. Understanding how jamming works is essential for criminologists. It helps them assess vulnerabilities in tracking methods and develop more resilient surveillance strategies. In summary, while GPS jamming is a feasible method to disrupt tracking signals, various technological defenses exist to detect and counteract these attempts. These tools are vital in the context of true crime investigations and surveillance operations.